Hello everybody. In this video I will talk about old, replaced and new transaction codes, especially after migration. In S/4HANA there are lots of transaction codes has been replaced from the previous traditional SAP system. In this video I show you how to figure out which transaction codes has been replaced and also how to get the new transaction codes as well. For this I open the transaction SE11, the ABAP dictionary. I use the table PRGN underscore core2 display. In this table we have three columns. First, the release name. Second, the old transaction code. And third, the new transaction code. Let's have a look at the content. And here we see the release name, the changes between the transactions. And we see in the release 40A, there was one transaction AUM0, and there are some new ones. They are replaced. So it would be useful to see the description of the transaction as well. For this I open again the SE11 transaction, and I open the table TSTCT. There are the stored descriptions to the transactions. Let's have a look. We see the language, key, the transaction, and the description. And it would be useful to see the description by the transaction code. So I go back to the definition of the table, and I will show you how to join these tables in a short program. For this I created this short program, and I open the SE80, the object navigator, and I open this HANA T-code program. And now I want to select the columns from the first table, select the release name, the old transaction code S_T code, and the new transaction code T code. And I want to show the description of the transaction as well. And this information is stored in the table TSTCT and in the column T text. And I want to write this in my internal table. I use the inline declaration for this. And I write IT underscore the same name as the database table, PRGN underscore core2 from the database table, PRGN underscore core2. And now we need an alias because we use different columns from different tables. And so I write as C, and I write this C in front of my columns, release name, old transaction code and new transaction code. And now I make the join, inner join on the table TSTCT, and then alias as well, TX on, and I join my two transaction code columns, the new transaction code with the transaction code in the description table. T_T_code equals TX T-code. Okay. Let's, yeah, I want to show this. CL_demo_output display, and I want to display my internal table. IT_PRGN_core2. Okay, let's check the code. Okay, we have 2 syntax errors. Let's have a look. I see I forgot the alias TX. And the next is unknown column name T-code. On line 9. Okay, this column ST-code. The have okay for okay ST-code. Check again. Secret origins. Another typo. Have to write the T instead of the S. Okay. Check again. Okay, let's run. Yes, activate first and run again. Yes. This is our output. We see the 4 columns. First the release name, the old transaction, the new transaction, and the description. And we can restrict the release name because we are only interested in the newer one. So I write and the rel name greater than 700. Okay, activate and run. Yes, here we see the changes from the release names, from the releases 700 and 701. But I see there are some records doubled because of the language key. We have 2 languages in the system. So we make another condition. TX language key equals our system language. Sylango, activate and run. Okay. Now we see the single changes, the single transactions with the description. And if you have already a HANA system, you can restrict the release name to 751. And with this restriction, you see only the changes with the HANA system, with the S4HANA. In a next video, I will show you how to output this result in a report using the class self-table. Yes, I hope this video was some useful information, especially for the people who are about to migrate to S4HANA. If you like these videos, I would be happy if you subscribe my channel and watch some other videos from it. Thank you and see you soon.